Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run on 1st down with Jackson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Good job right there. Good job right there.
On the carry, it's Jackson. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st down, Jackson. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because, as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Crunch time, defense. Check 3, check 3.
On the run, this is Jackson. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 19-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Up 3rd and 1.
Check. Fresno. Kill. Check 50.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, the 20,
right down
10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
They'll run it with Jackson. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big play here for the Cowboys. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Jackson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Preston Smith.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Patriots 19-yard line.
Go, go, go. 36, 36. Out, 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 out. Check, 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 check. Quick the edge, quick the edge. Go, go. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. 18, 18.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Loss of 2.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys nothing.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Switch. Safe, safe. Good, good.
Now Wilson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the good job right there.
Now it's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Devin Bush able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll buy some time right. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
First and 10, it's Favre. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Complete to number
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Favre. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Notre Dame great Bryant Young in for the sack that time.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Over the middle to Beckham. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Favre. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll throw now on the final play. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Number 23.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
To throw is Favre. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Foster. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Arian Foster, 42 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Cowboys nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football.